Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
Who's this, the chick that trusts the Alexa?
Alright, finally. Here we go.
Alexa, would you lie to me? No.
The murder.
Would you get me arrested, Alexa? Maybe.
A Murder at the End of the World. Season 1, Episode 6. Cha-cha. Who saves her?
Lee. I bet it's Lee.
Wouldn't be surprised.
It's Lee.
Damn, Lee.
I want to trust you, Lee. I really do. But it's hard. The fake passport, and I don't think you've ever been honest with me about anything.
At first it was really small things. Andy always used to say, my son, my boy. He never once said ours. But he loved Zoomer, so it hardly mattered what he said. But later, those small things became much bigger things. What Zoomer eats, measured to the last gram. Prolonging his REM sleep cycles,
Like he's an
increasing
experiment.
his alpha waves for greater concentration. Andy controls every aspect of Zoomer's life. I mean, his stress and pressure of building this place, and Ray mounted, he loses temper more quickly. And then I remembered this one kid from high school. He'd become a journalist and lived off the grid in a little cabin in the woods in Nova Scotia. And I'd never told Andy about him. So one day, I go to pick up Zoomer from school, same as always.
That Tesla? The fuck is that?
Only, I don't go home. I take him somewhere with a lot of people.
Or is that a Porsche?
All public surveillance cameras are routed through massive facial recognition databases, but I have a way to defeat that. And I know Andy's got malware on my cell phone, so I find a way to give him someone else to follow for a while. I hacked the New Jersey DMV, found a woman with brown hair, blue eyes, my height and weight, who also has a young son. Her driver's license is about to expire, so I applied for a new one and showed up at the DMV to get my picture taken in her place.
What about our car?
This is our new car.
I like the other one better.
You do, huh? You haven't even driven in this one yet. How do you know?
We crossed the border into Canada as Monica Chapman and her son Tommy. We had $213 to our name.
Already there. He knew about the guy you didn't tell him about.
We got to that cabin in the woods. I was so relieved.
Cabin in the Woods.
I had done it. I heard my friends laugh coming down off of the porch.
There he is.
It's Andy.
There
And
he
I smiled
is.
to hear that laugh because it hadn't changed in 15 years.
Hey, Lee, you made it.
And then I saw who he was laughing with.
This creepo motherfreaker.
Andy.
On the plane ride back, Andy only spoke once.
You can go. Zuma stays.
He's a robot, bro. Science experiment. Something. I don't know.
God, Lee, I'm
Wow.
so sorry for everything you've been through. Don't be.
I could have told you that. Why are you just believing her?
love
Face
Andy.
value, like you don't know
There
that
are
yet.
Whole parts of me that love Andy.
She gave you
still.
stink eye before.
But I can't let Zuma grow up in a house of pain like I did.
Bro,
I'm the one who owes you an apology, Darby. I call this
worst detective ever.
really my fault.
You wish it was.
Well,
that
I
easy.
mean, if you tell the killer that
Sean said
you
that-
don't know
he said that
enough
often
and you
guilt
provoke
is
him to kill again, maybe
easier
you
than
will
the
find
truth.
something by the next person they kill.
True.
Oh,
The next clue you need.
You were doxxed.
I'm
When
saying
there's
this-
two of you left, you'll
terrified
figure it
of
out.
Disappearing from the world. You were the man,
That's
Fair
the
bait.
powerful man who you thought
Huh.
could save you from all
just
of
her
that.
just believing everything
Except it turns out he
Lee's saying,
was
just face up like that
all of that.
is
just in a new form.
like he did the same thing with Andy, and now Andy's the bad guy. She was the bad guy last episode. Now she's the good guy, and Andy's the bad guy. Like it's
Every episode, somebody else is the bad
It
guy.
was a good plan, though.
Have you not noticed that?
I mean, they were treated
she's
with
gonna
it in
stare
full
at
swing,
like a
and you
baby
and Zuma
seal
were just
in the middle of the
celebrating
Arctic.
night. It was a
You're
good
like, huh?
plan.
Why are you looking at me like that? You look suspicious. Maybe the seal did it. Let's spend
If someone were to
3
do
episodes on it.
To try and stop you. I know they're trying to kill me.
David?
David's dead. Is David dead?
David, is that you?
Oh no, never mind.
You deactivated my ring. Let me try mine. Fuck. Shit. Oliver.
David sent me. He said he's keeping Todd busy.
It's him. He's not really handicapped.
Oh my god. I think we need to realize that Alice Braga's character, Sean, I think her name is, she's supposed to be killed by the malfunctioning helmet, right? Her helmet got hacked, and she was gonna suffocate in the mask while losing oxygen, right, in the helmet thing. But they end up doing some sort of tracheotomy, and then she gets infected and dies that way instead. It's like, wait a minute, bro. It's like, come on. I think that needs to be like a little bit harped on, just a little bit. That's
Why are we here?
stupid until you introduce magic
I
or
don't
some
know
sort of
yet.
conspiracy plot thing happening, to where the people who are quote unquote dying are fake dying, just to like test her or trick her or something. Otherwise, it looks kind of dumb for a murder mystery. Well, you were trusting what's his fucking
I
name?
wasn't about to let Todd
robot.
take my precious. Here.
Alex. You're trusting Alex A the entire time.
Oh.
You know the network?
Yeah, I do actually.
Was his name Ray? Yeah, Ray.
I got it from a light bulb.
Trusting this fool the whole time. Meanwhile, like if Andy's in control of that thing, it's like this investigation is foiled from the fucking jump. Whoever the killer is already has access to manipulate the person investigating it.
There's this thing from right
Like,
before
clearly.
Bill died. It's really bugging me.
Thus, she's the worst detective I've ever seen on TV.
Right there. That.
It's an empty hall.
No, look. The light changes. See? Bill opened the door. Someone's edited themselves out of the footage. You should wear gloves.
Okay. None of us should even be in here, and you were literally smelling the dead guy's shirts.
Oh, now she's being cautious. Wear gloves.
There are a lot of prints.
You were worried about gloves. You just rubbed your hands all over it. Like, she's trolling me. This woman's trolling me, bro. Okay, so we've seen this, and the guy pulls the gun on them, or whatever. But I guess he misses, or they're subverting us, and he shoots himself instead.
Close the door.
Carmen Perez.
Bill looks way more shook than he did in the other one.
Ruth Kaminsky.
Melissa Jack.
Allison Dupree.
Marissa Bahari.
Oh, he shot himself.
Name.
And Frank Bell, or Bell Frank.
Frank Bell. Water dripping. Kill himself or something?
Bill?
I think this is both too much and not enough. I left you the car.
Yeah.
Well, he'll meet him in.
It struck me funny, the word he used. Can I?
Yeah, of course.
If he finds some clue out of
He
this.
said the killer was the result of faulty programming.
Yeah, the same code recycled over and over, just in new bodies.
Well, what does that mean?
I think it means Bill knew
Ray.
his killer. Knew the killer was a hacker and he was trying to communicate that to Darby.
Maybe David's
Ray.
right. Maybe it was Lume.
Wait.
Man.
Are they saying Bill
You know she
knew the
Bill,
killer?
right? Or at least he made work very critical of smart cities. Smart cities aren't just like cities where the lights automatically turn on. They're cities where everyone is
Wait.
tracked.
Are they saying Bill
Surveilled.
knows the killer?
All right, so Lume. What about Eva? I don't know.
I'm throwing that
started
in
to
there
get
as
the
like a
feeling that,
possibility.
In love with Andy.
The way they just said that.
She is. And who knows?
Well,
I
it's
mean,
obvious he knew the killer,
maybe
dude.
after all those fucking treatments, he's in love with her too.
Not the killer of him, but the
But would
killer of the
Levin ever
girls.
hack the pacemaker receiver.
I don't know, but
The
she
women.
has
Frank
access
Bell?
to morphine
Yeah.
and the pacemaker receiver, and maybe she's not working alone.
Andy.
I mean, doesn't he have the biggest motive for killing Bill and laying the blame at your feet?
But you are already working with Andy.
Maybe we need to get you and Zoomer out of
Darby.
here. Like right now.
Don't we all need to get out of here right now?
Maybe they're just waiting nearby.
The fuck was that?
Hey, wait. Darby.
What the fuck was that? It was like, oh,
Other guy's dead.
he's either dying or he's having the time of his life.
Really?
Oh, now they're strong army people beating the shit out of him.
That's my wife.
Or I don't know why that pause button is not working anymore, but there we go. And more mystery Unexplained shit, just to pull you along to the next episode.
I think the mystery's gone though.
Is it? We've been subverted several times here. Not even. Yes, the script is doing that.
You're
But
right.
more
You're
so,
right. You're
more
right.
so
I can't
Darby.
believe this to be.
Yeah, it's too obvious, right?
Yeah.
It has to be a trick.
Yeah.
It's because of Darby's investigating skills that she's fucking it up so badly that it's throwing the audience for a loop. That's my guess. We're seeing through her perspective, and she is so all over the place of like, this is a good guy, this is a bad guy. No, actually, they're a good guy. No, maybe they're a bad guy, but they're kind of good, but actually bad. You know what I'm saying? Like she's doing that episode to episode, and
Her name's Darby.
Stringing us along. Yes.
Okay, well, you know what's that fucking Finding Nemo, Darby?
You went to Finding Nemo. Well, that explains everything.
It does.
I went with
Remember
Darby Shaw.
15-second memory, Darby in Finding Nemo.
I've never seen Finding Nemo. I went with
What?
Pelican Brief, Darby Shaw, aka Julia Roberts, and her fine
Well,
ass.
Darby in Finding Nemo has a 15-second memory, or not even 15 seconds,
Got it.
and forgets what's going on every 15 seconds.
No, see, the thing
Or
is,
5
she's
seconds,
remembering all
whatever
of
it
it.
is.
She's just picking teams like left and like back and forth. Like, I trust you, I don't trust you. I trust you, I don't trust you. I trust you, I don't trust you. Meanwhile, she's just giving away the information in those moments of trust, just to find out that this person was fucking him over behind her back the whole time. And it's like, oh wait, maybe it was you. And it's like, well, you already told me everything. Okay.
Her method of figuring out the killer is if another person dies, there will be more clues.
Just waiting for body count.
So just make it happen. Make the murders happen so I can figure out who's doing the murders.
Yeah, a murder will happen in this very room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide in the closet and wait for the murder to happen. And then I'll have more of a clue of who killed them. Like, that's what, yeah. Lovely.
I got half a shoe print the last time. Maybe I'll get the next half on the next murder.
As far as quality goes, I'm still in the same place I was last week and probably all the weeks before that. There's a little bit more intrigue after watching the first episode, because it's the first episode. So I'm like, okay, where are you going to go with this? And I'm still kind of in the same place of where are you going with this?
What was the first killer she thought was the guy that's dead? The outside kind of scientist. What they call him, a climatologist.
You called him a fisherman.
Yeah, well, I thought he was a
called him a
fisherman at
jihadist.
first, but there's.
Sorry.
And then it was David, the guy that's being beat up right now.
Yeah.
And then it was the girl. Then it was Andy. Then it was the girl again, and now it's back to Andy.
Yeah, Andy and his goon. And yes, her lack of detective skills are dragging us along into subversion after subversion, because the character is actually being subverted. The character is the subverted one. She doesn't know what the fuck's happening, and she's bouncing back from theory to theory, all on a fucking whim, by the way. And that's pulling the audience along because we're watching mainly from her perspective. So
We're gonna find out it's the AI, and he tricked both Andy and the girl, and he's just adding layers to why they're mad at each other.
I'm voting, for me personally, I'm voting for Zoomer to be a robot kid. They stole Bill's DNA and made an organic robot out of it, and now Zoomer's around like just murdering people. Like, let's go there. But yeah, maybe it's something really good at the end. I'm just
Zoomer and
being
Ray are
stupid.
best friends.
I'm gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'll give him a chance to the very end, because Brett Marling has earned that, and Batman they've earned that from their past work for me. So maybe they'll clean it up and or something will become clear near the end instead of just a straight up who done it, which is just boring for me. But it is what it is. On to the next one.